Hello everyone, this is Geetika Chawla from USPC Jain Public School and today we'll start next question of exercise 5.1 of chapter 5 lines and angles of class 7th. Here the question number 7 is, can two angles be supplementary if both of them are, means they are asking that we will check that can two angles be supplementary if they are acute angles or they are obtuse angles or they are right angles. Now see here how we'll do it. First part, two angles are there and both are acute angles, so let two acute angles be 50 degree and 70 degree, and on adding both it becomes 120, and here 120 is not equals to 180, means 120 is less than 180. So what? Therefore no, because the sum of two acute angle is less than 180, so two acute angle cannot be supplementary. Same here the second part, obtuse angles, means now we're going to take two obtuse angle and we'll check that they can be supplementary or not. So let's start it now. Let two obtuse angles be 100 degree and 120 degree. Now the sum of both becomes 220 degree, and which is not equals to 180, means 220 degree is greater than 180 degree. So therefore no, because the sum of two obtuse angles is more than 180, so two obtuse angles cannot be supplementary. Same here the third part. Now we are having two right angles, means when we add two right angles it becomes 180. Now they are already supplementary, so yes, two angles can be supplementary if both of them are right angles, and in this way we can check that angles are supplementary. Now in next sum, question number 8, it is given that an angle is greater than 45 degree, means there is one angle already and which one is greater than 45 degree. Its complementary angle is greater than 45, means we will check that its complementary angle of 45, which one is greater than 45, its complementary angle is greater than 45 or equals to 45 or less than 45. Means we are having one angle which one is already greater than 45, and now we'll check its complementary angle is either greater than 45 or equals to 45 or less than 45. So let's start this answer. So let the complementary angles be x and y, because we want two angles for complementary angles, so let two angles be x and y, and according to sum it means x plus y is equals to 90 degree here, because both the angles are complementary. So x plus y equals to 90. Now it is given that one angle, that's first one angle is already greater than 45, so x is greater than 45 already. Then after that what we want, because we are having x plus y equals to 90, it means I want x plus y together. So what will do, I will add y on both the sides of x and 45, means it becomes x plus y greater than sign, then y 45 plus y. Then it means here now we are having x plus y, the value of x plus y is 90 here, so substitute here on place of x plus y, write directly 90, and same as it is greater than 45 plus y. Then in next step we will take 45 to the other side, it becomes 90 degree minus 45 degree is greater than y. Now simplify it and it becomes 45, means it shows that 45 is greater than y, means this one y is less than 45. Now what we got here, it means the complementary angle of x, which one is greater than 45, it must be less than 45. Therefore thus its complementary angle is less than 45. Now the next sum is question number 9. See here in the joining figure, means here this one figure is given to us and we are having few points according to this sum, and we will going to verify that they are going to suitable they are suitable for this diagram or not. Let's start it now. See the very first one part is angle 1 adjacent to angle 2, mean to say now we are having in this diagram, this is angle 1, this is angle 2, this is angle 3, this is 4 and this is 5, means angle 1 is AOC, angle 2 is COE, angle 3 is EOB, angle 4 is BOD, and angle 5 is DOA here. Then according to first one part, what we want, that angle 1 is adjacent to angle 2, it means this one angle 1 is adjacent to angle 2 here. So what is adjacent here? You can see here angle 1 is angle AOC and angle 2 is COE here. Means this is the common vertex, or we can see here that OC is the common arm here. So yes, these angles are adjacent. Means yes, therefore angle AOE, because AOC plus COE we can say it is common AOE total together. So therefore angle AOE is adjacent because OC is the common arm here. Then see second part is angle AOC. Angle AOC is this one, angle 1, adjacent to angle AOE. What is AOE? AOC is this one angle and AOE is this one total full angle. What they are asking, they both angles are adjacent. Now you can see here in angle AOC, this one is AO arm and OC arm. In angle AOE, OA and OE arm is there. It means AO is the common arm. Means both other non-common arms are on the other one side only. So means they are not having no common arm on opposite sides of this. So they are not adjacent angles. Same here. The third one part, do angle COE. Angle COE, this one angle. Do angle COE and angle EOD. This one complete angle forms a linear pair. In actual, what is linear pair? Means they are going to make a straight line here. Now you can see here COE this one angle and EOE is this one angle. Mean to say they are going to make this one full angle, or you can see here this is COE and EOD. Now we want to show that they form a linear pair. You can see here when going to join this COE and EOD, they are forming this one full angle. See, angle 2 plus angle 3 plus 4. They are making a straight line. So they are forming a linear pair here. So in next part, what they are asking are angle BOD. See angle BOD, this one angle 4, BOD, and angle DOA, this one angle 4. Mean to say now discussing 4 and 5 angle are supplementary. Now we'll check that both angle 4 and 5 they are representing supplementary angles. Now again see here, this is BOD and this is DOA. Again they are forming a straight line like this. See BOD and DOA, it means they are forming this line. So these angles are again supplementary here. So in next part, now we are having is angle 1 vertically opposite to angle 4. Now you can see here, for vertically opposite angles we want two intersecting lines. See here AB and CD. Now this one angle is angle 1 and this one angle is 4. Now you can see here these angles are intersecting at point O, and this one angle 1 equals to 4 because both are vertically opposite angles we can say. So according to this, yes, both are vertically opposite angles. Then what is the vertically opposite angle of angle 5? Mean to say now we are having angle 5. Now we'll check what is the vertical opposite angle of angle 5 here. Again same here, we'll take two intersecting lines AB and CD. So here it is A here. See this one is 5 and its vertical opposite angle will be this one 2 plus 3. Or you can take here COB or BOC. So therefore the vertically opposite angle of angle 5 is angle COB, you can write.